What's going on, guys? Indy here with Ultimate 2 Reviews, and I am just getting over COVID. First time I got COVID. I've been working this whole time, all these years through COVID. Never got COVID once. Finally got it now about a week ago. So mostly just congestion, kind of had the usual, chills and muscle aches. And it was pretty bad for like 2 days, but really wasn't that bad overall for what I thought it would be. But anyways, guys, let's talk about World of Concrete. We're seeing lots of new tools here from Dewalt and Makita here coming out really, really quickly. And, Dewalt has finally released their MX Fuel in Milwaukee, a competitor here. And I think they're really taking it the right way. You can kind of see where FlexVolt came in as this, 20 volt, 60 volt platform that Dewalt really never did too much with 60 volt stuff. Very limited with how much they actually did with it. I thought they'd have like this massive line of 60 volt tools. They never really did that. They kind of kept a few tools here and there. The batteries sold great. They sold tons of FlexVolt batteries, but the tools themselves, they never really put too much effort into that. Now, Dewalt came out with the all-new Powershift line, and I wish they would keep this simpler. You got FlexVolt, Powershift, Power Stack. They got so many of these names here. I wish they'd just kind of simplify this down very, very easy to understand here. It gets really confusing really quickly here. They released a bunch of new tools here, all in this Powershift line. Now, they haven't released the voltage here just yet, and it's assumed to be 60 volt because there is an adapter. You can see it right here that adapts to a FlexVolt battery there. So it adapts over to that, and so it's assumed to be 60 volt. And I think Dewalt's taking this the right way because of that adapter. If you look at like MX Fuel from Milwaukee and Makita XGT, there is no adapter that links those battery platforms to any other tool in their line. Dewalt actually says, hey, you know what? You can use the FlexVolt batteries in your 18 volt drill the same as you can use in the plate compactor. So that is honestly the way to do it. Even though you're not going to get, a ton of runtime out of like, a 3 amp hour FlexVolt battery in a plate compactor, the fact that you can still do it is still honestly a fantastic option there. And of course, we're probably going to see that might go the opposite direction. We're going to see maybe some of those Powershift batteries maybe working backwards with some of the larger like SDS drills and stuff. That's possible there too. But we also do see a number of new tools coming out here. Of course, they've got the battery and charger, 550 watt hours of power here. They're saying that it's just under a 1 hour charge time, which is pretty awesome there. Plate compactor, we have a rammer, backpack vibrator, power screed here, core drill and stand, and then of course the adapter there. So a couple of tools here. Dewalt's really pushing for this, sustainability, increased efficiency. They're talking about, how many job sites are ready for electrification. That's all great there, as things are moving towards battery powered here and there. We're kind of, getting at that midway point of, fighting for electric, coming over gas stuff. And I think we're definitely getting there, but we definitely need better power or better battery packs here to really, give more power to a lot of users on the job site. Myself, I'm using all battery tools. I don't have a single gas tool anymore, but the most demanding tool that I use is going to be like a mid-duty chainsaw with the XGT from Makita. Will it go all day long? No, not for what I need for my type of jobs, but I can get my 1 to 2 hours of runtime using a couple of batteries, and I'm fine. So I will say, guys, unless you're working on a job site that really demands this type of stuff, most people will never actually see these tools like MX Fuel unless you're, a plumber, you're doing a lot of concrete work, unless you're doing one of those types of very specific jobs these tools are designed for, you'll probably never see these tools. It's not like a driller impact where pretty much everyone's got one, everyone can use one, everyone needs one. Of course, these are going to be very specific tools. Will we maybe see some chainsaws with this in the future? Probably, but we never saw any MX Fuel chainsaws. So again, we haven't seen a ton of, expansion with the Milwaukee line. Whereas Dewalt, if this stuff sells well, Dewalt will expand out very, very quickly. That's kind of Dewalt. They kind of look for what's selling well, what isn't, and then expand out the lines that sell well very, very quickly. So what if they had noticed that's kind of funny between Dewalt and Milwaukee here, which is very common. Go to the Dewalt website. Here's the other front page. It's World of Concrete. You can learn more. That takes you right to the page. I was just on there. Here's all our new tools for World of Concrete. Here's the booth. You check out Makita. They don't really do anything with this, and they've talked about some of their new stuff. The only ones you could really find, even the mentions of their new tools, it's not even in their latest product, which is ironically on their front page here. You click this stuff is all months old here. This stuff has been out for just months here. There's nothing new here at all for this, but You go over to their Facebook page. That's where you could find, the new stuff they're showing at World of Concrete. They've only shown off 2 tools so far. As far as I can find, I haven't heard about anything else so far. But they've got a jackhammer here. Of course, they're on the XGT platform. Kind of interesting layout here, how they're putting the batteries on the side there. Of course, they are covered and protected that well. And then one thing everyone's been asking for, of course, is a framing nailer. And this is on LXT, not XGT just yet. So again, if you're like, oh, LXT is going to be dying, you know what? They are still making plenty of tools for LXT, and a framing nailer is one of them. So guys, of course, we got tons of new tools coming out this year from Makita, Dewalt. Of course, Milwaukee will have their own pipeline here, I assume, very shortly, where they're going to show off all their new tools as well. So guys, let me know in the comments, guys, what tools are you excited for? What do you want to see here in the future? And hopefully we'll get to see some new tools here coming in soon. So guys, thanks for watching. Take care. Have a great day and stay safe out there.